Something else called all except function. What is all except function? What it does? It removes all filters from a table except for some columns. It is pretty simple here. The first argument for your all except is table name. Unlike the all selected and all function, in the case of all select, the first argument is supposed to be table name. And then you can use multiple columns, column 1, column 2, column 3, etc. Okay, you can use that way. So in that case, what will happen is it will remove all the filters except the column name which you mentioned here. Okay. The key filters is it modifies how filters are applied while evaluating calculate or calculate table. Okay, and that kind of situation, the key filters. Let us explore the all except and key filters in DAX. This is what I explained to you in yesterday's session. And what I'll do is I will just copy paste this one. Here I'm going to remove the percentage and all. Okay, I'm going to remove this for the time being. I'm going to create all except function here. Okay, here the sales analytics measure. I'm going to click on the 3 dots here. And here I'm going to click on the new measure. All except measure, which I'm going to put 3 here because already it seems it should be there. And I'm going to use the calculate function. Total sales 1, sales. Yeah, I think here we have the total sales here. Yes, this is the one, I guess. Okay, so come on, all except, I'm going to use all except, the table name is sales underscore W04. And here the column name is, here we are using category. I'm going to say sales underscore category. Okay. I'm going to wrap this. Press your Alt key and press enter so that you can come to the next line. And again, we'll write the script in a more readable form. I just move this to the next line and I'm going to leave it as it is. And yeah, now we can understand that we need additional parenthesis. Look here. So this parenthesis is for this one. Okay, and each open parenthesis should have corresponding closed parenthesis. Okay, and yes, so now I pressed enter. Now if you click on this one, this DAX query will get executed. I'm going to drag and drop this one here. I'll just select this one. Okay, I think it did not. Okay, all except, yeah, I am going to click on this check button. Okay, fine. So what is happening here? What is happening here? If you see here very clearly, this column and this column values remains similar, right? Both of them seems to be same. Now the question is, what is the use of all except function in that case? If both of them display the same value, then why should I need the all except function? Okay. So I just go and select furniture and technology. And if you see here, okay, only furniture and technology related values. Notice only these 2 columns. This one, all and all selected function we discussed in the last session, very well. And the all except, if you see, these 2 are same. If these 2 are same, so what do you conclude here? So in the case of all except, I have used the table name as sales W04 and column name as category. So which means ignore all the filters except the category column. So the default filtering is this row level filter, where category equal to technology. Out of the total sales, these are total sales we made. The same filter is happening here because we have used all except. So in that case, ignore the filter on the, apply the filter on the category column and ignore rest of the columns. Okay, to validate my statement, what I am going to do is I'm going to select all except. And here, if I use country column, and I'm going to, I just press enter. In that case, except country column, rest of the column, you remove the filter. Which means category column, don't do the filter. Whatever the row level filter comes in, you can ignore it. Okay, look here. In this case, it shows 226. What is this 226? Okay, 226, it shows here, right? So this is my all sales, all sales. Now the all sales and all except, both of them look similar. We know what is all selected. So what is happening here is you apply the filter only on the category column. That is what indirectly it tells. Sorry, apply the filter only for the country column. Previously, I have used category column in the all except function. So in that case, what happened? It obeyed the internal filter. So technology equal to, out of the total sales, what is the total sales we made in technology? Out of the total sales, how much we made in furniture? It was displaying it here. Filtering was working. But when I used the column, country column, what happened? It removed all the filters except the country column. To validate this statement, again, can I use a slicer wherein I can use a country column? Let us see if I put country column, whether this one is going to get filtered based on the country column. I'm going to use another column. So the country column, another slicer. Okay, and here the country column from my sales W04. Okay, so here what I am going to do is I'll just slightly reduce the size of this one and then move this down, and I just move this down here. And on top of this, 1 second, where is that? United States, listen, United States, I'm going to say United States. If I select United States, so what you can understand, so in this case, what happened? 415 technology, furniture, all except the country column, United States and United Kingdom, both put together. So in United States, it gives me the filter on the furniture and technology. Okay, in this case, so what happens is it gives me the total sales we made in technology and furniture in United States alone. It is displaying it. But even in this case, it becomes somewhat similar to all selected, right? The row level filter is not applied here. Okay, and what happened? It is giving me the total sales in United States alone. So it obeys the external filter, but internal filter simply disregards that, which means United States, what is the total sales? You give me that across the rows. Okay, and here it gives me the total sales we made in the, as per the categories that are as per the visible total, as per the as per the categories that are visible, right? The total sales for the visible categories. The visible categories are technology and furniture. What is the total sales here? That one, it repeats across the rows. And this one, it repeats across rows only for the United States. The United States in furniture and technology, how much sales we made, it is repeated here. Now you can answer 3 questions. Out of the total sales, 22.61, that is the total sales, right? Out of the total sales, how much sales we made in each category? In technology, what is the percentage of contribution in terms of sales, in the case of technology, compared to the total sales. So this one divided by this one divided by this one. Fine. And similarly, now you tell me what is the percentage of contribution by technology and furniture out of this visible total. You have, yesterday we have seen it. Sorry, in the last session. Yesterday means last session. Now we go one step further and give me the percentage of contribution of technology, in USA. Okay. Compared to the USA sales, how much sales we made in technology and in the furniture in terms of percentage. Okay, in terms of percentage. That is the assignment for you all. So look here, what you do is you just type percentage of sales. This is what we have seen it yesterday. Percentage of sales divide total sales 1M, all sales 0, right? All is again we have another measure, right? Percentage of sales contribution. In this case, out of the total sales, all categories put together, what is the total sales, right? Out of the total sales, all the categories put together is there in your denominator. And this is for, this one, the technology sales divided by this one, and furniture sales divided by this one. Do it this way. That is the one we'll give you. The same thing you can copy it. Okay, you can copy it and you create two measures now. One is for all except, and other one is for the divide one, percentage of sales contribution with respect to USA. Okay. So that is the additional insight. Now we can see that we are able to create more insights with the all except and other things. Okay. And okay, I'm going to the other purpose of all except is, so look here, I'm going to select this one. I'm going to create one more measure. Look here, next to the sales analytics measure, I'm going to click on the three dots. I'm going to click on new measure. And here, the all except yeah, here I'm going to say the category and comma. I'm going to put here the category is equivalent to not category, country. Will say country is equivalent to United States. We'll do this way also. We'll say press enter, or you can click on the tick mark. Once you are done with writing your DAX queries, you press enter. All except measure 4. This is the one I created, right? I'm going to select this one. Let's see what happens. Now we're able to get the value somewhat similar to this one. And in this case, I have used the category column. Okay, it simply disregards the country filter. It simply disregards this slicer because in this DAX query, I have used the category column. Okay, category column. Okay. Okay, supposing, category column, right? So hence, these two are displaying the same value here. But here I have mentioned the filter condition as, one second, United States. I mentioned about the United States, But since I have selected United States, it is showing no, it is not showing that. Okay, even here, right? Here I mentioned, though I mentioned the country equal to United States, it is not doing that. So instead of country, it is not, it is not filtering this way also, right? It is showing the out of the total sales, out of the totals is 2.26. How much sales we made in technology and furniture, even though, right, I selected the United States, I mentioned the filtering condition as country equal to United States in this measure, and even the external measure also, right, it is not working here. So what I will do is, instead to test this, okay, let me do one thing. I will just unselect this one. Still it remains, look here, now what happened? Now what is happening here? Furniture and technology. Okay, furniture and technology, and here all except measure 3, measure 4. Yeah, United States. See, previously, yes, it is actually, it was filtering it correctly only. Okay, if I select, since I selected United States, it is doing correct job only. Okay, actually, in the, whatever in the calculate function, I've used the filter content, it is still working. Okay, the country equal to United States is working. Okay, but what happened? It is happening the filter, the row level filter is happening here. See, in this case, I'll just show you here. For example, if I select United Arab Emirates and now note here 13.96, right? 13.96. And this time I'm going to select 13.96. Okay, 13.96 or 13 lakhs 96,000. I'll select United Kingdom. So when I select United Kingdom, still it shows only the United States sales in technology and furniture. The United Kingdom, whatever the value that you select, that one got applied here, right? So United Kingdom, what is the total sales we made in technology? United Kingdom, what is the total sales we made in furniture? What is the total sales for these two categories that are visible here? Fine. Now, if you shift here, in this case, we have added additional filter context. In the sense, furniture and technology category in United States, what is the sales? You don't change this one, so that you can compare the United Kingdom with United States sales. Is it clear? Okay. So that is what is happening. But in this case, the row level filter is happening with respect to the modified filter context where country equal to United States. Row level filtering is happening, and the external filter is also applied. But the country filtering, right, the slicer, it is simply disregard that, because in my case, I used only the category column as a the all except, in the all except function, I've used the category column. Are you able to understand or not? So this kind of situation, the all except is very much helpful. The scenario here is display United States sales for whatever the category that you select. For that, you display the United States sales breakdown by category. Along with that, in the country column, whatever the country you selected, right, so that you can compare United States sales. Or else what I'll do is, to make this, I will just give some meaningful column here. Okay, and if I go here, all except measure 4, instead of giving that way, I'm going to rename for this visual. I'm going to rename USA sales. Okay, and this is for all except measure 3. Okay, now this one is for all except measure 3. In this case, the country. Okay, all except by country. So in this case, what is happening here? This is another question. All except measure 3. Measure 3. I have used the country column as the filtering column. Okay, so in this case, what is happening? 1 second. Here, all except country column. In the measure 3, okay, for the sake of United Kingdom is 4,08,000. And okay, this is the one. Look here. Oh, no. So here the 9,50,000 is coming. Okay, I just go back here, all except measure 3. Country, okay, United Kingdom furniture and technology for the 6.67. All selected cool, this one is cool, and all except is the one showing different value. 9,50,000, United Kingdom. So here I mentioned about the country column. That means, right, it obeys the external filter, the United Kingdom. In the United Kingdom, it shows the total sales. Okay, 1 second. That one, United Kingdom sales. This is USA sales, correct? And this is pretty clear. Only this one, the United Kingdom. United Kingdom. This is what the United Kingdom 408, but here 6.67 only coming. Okay, let me do one thing. For the time being, I'm going to make it category itself. For the timing, I'm going to make it category. This is another insight. Look here. In this case, what is happening? For example, if I clear this filter here, furniture and technology put together, what is the state total sales? Look at this arrow mark, okay? And forget about USA sales and this one. This one is pretty clear, isn't it? So this one and this one is doing the filtering. Yes, Sarah and Soumya, you're correct, right? That is the one. So now when I apply anything, in addition to the Angola, it shows Angola sales here. Okay, Angola sales. And in this case, it shows me what? In this case, it shows 1.67, all X7. Okay, and okay, let me do one thing. United States, we'll select United States so that, okay, if I clear this, 7740, look here, 7740 is there, right? And if I select something similar to this one, yeah, United Kingdom will do the United Kingdom, for both the categories, we have data there. Since we have only one category there, that is causing confusion. Technology, yes. So now note it down, 90 lakhs 77 in technology and furniture. And I'm going to clear this 90 lakhs 7. These two are matching, isn't it? For example, if I wanted to see United Kingdom, I'm going to select this one. So it shows the United Kingdom sales breakdown by category here. And this one shows all the, all the categories put together. What is the total sales? Sorry, excluding the country. If you clear this country, what will happen? In furniture and technology category put together, right? What is the total sales? That is what the breakdown it gives. This one remains constant. It shows, in that case, you can compare United Kingdom total sales in furniture and technology, irrespective of the country, and United States. You can compare all the three. This is your United Kingdom. It shows United Kingdom. Once again, I repeat, this is United Kingdom. This is irrespective of the country. What is the total sales we made in furniture and technology? And this one gives me the United States alone with respect to the sales breakdown by category. This is a little bit complex, right? The previous one, previously I used country also. I mixed up country also. Okay, that one is a little more, complex one. But this is the, these are the flexibilities that you have it with your DAX functions. Different DAX functions, you can do different analysis, so you can gain different insights in a single visual itself. And especially when you increase the number of slices, your complication will also increase. But it is not a best practice to keep, many slices. Okay, keep a limited number of slices, whatever required slices. Don't keep too many slices also. That will slow down your performance. And also use your calculated columns wisely. Don't create too many calculated columns because it requires too much of memory. And also don't use sum x. These are the general rule of them when, to optimize your DAX performance. Don't use sum x, okay, because computation, it is expensive. It has to go row by row, right? Again, you need to decide as part of that is what the designing part. Not only the designing the data modeling is be all end all kind of solution. On top, you need to decide what kind of storage, whether you want the direct query or you want the dual query, right? So dual storage mode. That is one aspect from the storage point of view. Apart from this, you need to know what function, whether you need to have a calculated column or you want to use a measure. Within the measure itself, you want to use sum x function. Obviously, it will do row by row calculation on the fly. It takes too much of CPU. It is a CPU intensive process. And again, creating so many calculated columns is also a problem. Okay, to summarize the difference between all selected, all except, all functions simply disregards all the internal and external measures. Row level, column level, and external filters also disregards. It displays all the categories total sales across the rows. What is the advantage of this? You can take this value in the numerator, in the denominator, you put this one, so that you will get to know the percentage of sales contribution by each category. Okay, that is what I demonstrated. I just show you one more time, and few of you did not join the last session. Sales contribution by visual. Okay, this is the one. I just put it here. Look here, I'm going to this one divided by this one gives me this one. And of the when you look at the instead of looking at the numbers, big numbers, if you see the percentage, right? So 2% contribution was there in the technology out of the total sales. In the case of furniture and technology, right? Sorry, in the case of technology. Okay, in the case of furniture, 0.1 only. And if I select office supplies, so almost right out of the total sales, this is what we made it in United Kingdom. Okay, in United Kingdom. Okay, and here, so here this is numerator, denominator, denominator. But unlike Excel, you cannot take this column and divide it by these total things. Okay, and now the question is, okay, I'm going to select only the two values here. So for these two values, furniture and technology, what is the total sales? Now you tell me. So this one divided by this one divided. That's where the all selected function is very much helpful. Look here, this value got repeated across the rows. This value got repeated across the rows, right? Side by side. So you take this value and divide it by this one, and take this value divided by this one. So you will get, the other percentage of sales contribution. What is that one? And out of the visible total sales for these two category alone, right? So how much, what is the contribution of technology out of these totals is so you in the furniture category, how much sales we made, what is the percentage of contribution out of the totals is? So that is another measure we discussed in the last session, right? All selected. We have that measure also available here. So look here, this is what 0.39, 0.61, right? Since due to space constraint, I removed this column in this visual. So now you can go and give another additional measure, like, again, so out of the, okay, now you can compare, you can do the same thing here. So for example, if somebody is asking you in United States, what is the total sales by category? You can tell them. And United Kingdom, side by side, they can compare. This is for this one and this is for United, because here we have added the filter in the calculate function itself. Okay, in the calculate function, we did it. Deepa, yeah, Deepa, I will come back to you. Okay, I'll just turn out. Deepa's question is there any way we can use a calculate inside calculate? Yesterday you said calculate inside calculate. Yeah, that I will discuss it when I touch upon the key filters. Okay, don't worry. Yes, that is also possible. Okay, you can keep a calculate inside the calculate. That is also possible. Okay, I will show you today. Don't worry. Okay, now you understood the difference between all the thing. Okay, and what you do is for you, the assignment is in the all except function, you just copy paste this one, not this one, and this one. Okay, and okay, not that one. Sorry, sorry for the confusion. You take this one. Okay, here instead of category, you put country here. Country here. That is an additional measure. Okay, and then you tell me what is your observations. Okay, the country you put it here. In that case, what will happen? The country, if you put it here, the country filter will get applied. But in that case, what happens? The furniture and technology, the filter comes from the first column is, since for the first column is category, it simply disregards the filters comes from furniture and technology. But it goes literally by United Kingdom. Okay, in that case, United Kingdom, what is the total sales? Okay, that is what it should display here. Are you able to understand or not? So here you are going to copy, you just simply select this one, right click on it, copy it, or Control C. Sorry, right click is not working here. Yeah, Control C, and then go here and you can create another measure. In that measure, you are going to put country. Anyhow, I'm going to put that on also. You might tend to forget, but only thing is you need to observe and tell me what is the difference. Here, I'm going to say category. Instead of category, I'm going to say country. I'm going to press enter. Sorry, here I just say all except country. And then simply click on it. It will become part of this one. Now you need to tell me how you got 9.50. So 9.50, how you got it? So in that case, it simply disregards this category filter. It is removes the filter and simply tells, does that mean in United Kingdom, all the category put together, is that what's showing it? So for that, you can click on this office supplies, and then you just see here and yes, what I said was correct. Okay, it ignores this one. So previously I did not tell this answer. Now I got the answer. It simply disregard. But here what happens is it obeys this filtering condition, but it simply disregards this one. Since you have additional filter selected here, what is happening here is in the United Kingdom, what is the total sales with all the categories? It gives me this one. Okay, so now what I do is I'm going to unselect office supplies and furniture and technology. Now what is happening in this case is in the furniture and technology alone in United Kingdom, what is the total sales? All the three categories put together, what is the total sales? That that is the one is repeated across the rows. In that case, you can divide this value by this value, and you can tell them the percentage of revenue contribution by technology category in United Kingdom is that much percentage. Are you able to understand or not? So in that kind of scenario also, this is very much helpful. Okay, you can do. But here it gives you the, since your first column is the category column, what I know category column here in the visual, what happens is it gives me the breakdown by the sales column, so by the sales, right? The sales breakdown by technology and furniture in United Kingdom it shows. But whereas here, in this case, you have used the all in the all except use the country column. Since country column is not the first column, what happens is it takes all the values, furniture, office supplies, technology, all the three categories put. What is the total sales in United Kingdom? That is the one is applying the, that is the one is getting repeated here. Now you understood, right? So these are the various scenarios we can use all except. You can compare United States sales breakdown by technology and furniture with the United Kingdom. And also, if you want to find out the percentage of contribution, now the question is, okay, in United States, what is the percentage of total sales by, what is it, what is the total sales contribution by category in United States with respect to percentage? How will you find out? How will you find out? This is what your total sales, right? This is what your total sales. In it, so all sales, you need to take this value divided by this one. You will get the percentage of revenue contribution in USA with respect to technology and furniture out of the total sales, all the categories put together, all the country put together. Sorry, all the category put together with respect to United States context. You understood? So this is how it will be a little bit, complex, but good that, we are able to come up with various scenarios with, in this batch only, right? I introduced this one also, okay? The country with additional slicer, how we can interpret this one. This is very much helpful. In the real world scenario, you will not work with only one slicer. You'll be working with more than one slicer, but this is a classic example with this, how you can, use, this one. For example, somebody is asking, hey, give me the sales in terms of sales contribution in terms of percentage across the category in United Kingdom. So this one divided by this one and this one divided by this one. Okay, that is what your total thing. Got it. So we are done with all selected. I'm going to duplicate this page. Okay, very good. So here I'm going to remove this visual. I'm going to move this up just for our reference. And here I'm going to remove the percentage contribution, everything, because we need to compile all except, all selected, and all except. I'm going to remove this one also. Yeah, only this one. Now I'm going to, we will explore the next one. We will explore the key filters. Okay, how filters are evaluated with respect to this one. Okay, so what is key filter? One second, I'm getting call. I just record in this record.